domestic heavyweight fight. So it looks like, provided Joyce signs the contract, that we'll announce Joyce and Webb to replace Brook. Brook. So when you talk about the crossover, I like to just give you the news and say, right, Brook's injured, this is the fight replacing it. And that was the plan, to do that on Friday. But again, Joe Joyce is away.
How long was the Brook thing been?
2 weeks he's been injured. But the decision was made last week.
Right.
And that's why we contacted Brandon Cook to let him know. Which, now we look at Cook, and I'm quite confident that I'll make the Eggington against Cook fight in Birmingham on September the 8th. Because Kell's not going to be out for a long time. But it's just a case now, does Kell wait for the December fight against Hearn? Or does he have that fight in September in the meet? Because he's starting to close the gap.
Probably on that same bill?
No.
Okay.
But he could go on the Joshua card, for example.
Because people on social media kind of say you're keeping Brook's name on it for pay-per-view buys.
People know enough about it. And I've told people from the start, I told everyone when Brook was injured 2 weeks ago and said, we're monitoring him, hopefully he'll be okay. I didn't have to tell you that, but that's the truth. But I just hoped that last Thursday or Friday we could have announced the Joyce fight, and again I'm just chasing Haymaker all the time now. So.
What's the delay in that one?
I don't know.
Eddie Hearn is quite a cheeky individual, man. Shout out to IFL TV. Please subscribe to that. Great channel, great interviews there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just subscribe to the channel and watch the latest Eddie Hearn interview. Around about 10 minutes in. You'll understand what I mean by he's a bit cheeky. What are we on? Brook. Honestly, I've come to accept that when you listen to promoters, you should listen to them with a grain of salt. Not necessarily because many things are out of their control, simply because of what they say. What I mean by that is very simple. A few interviews back, right on IFL TV and various other channels, including Sky Sports, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Eddie Hearn promised us the greatest fight in boxing history. And the deadline to make that fight was a week ago, if I'm not mistaken. And he didn't deliver. And he's been blaming all of this on Wilder, which is really unfair now that I've finally listened to other people in boxing, aside from Eddie Hearn, who knew that this Wilder fight wasn't going to happen. See, what boxing has come to teach me was when you have a mandatory fight with whoever is at the top of your title name, WBO, WBC, IBF, so on and so forth, it is mandatory that you fight these people. It doesn't matter what the numbers say, it doesn't matter what you have planned. And I didn't know that Anthony Joshua had a mandatory fight with a gentleman named Povetkin. What I mean to say by this is I'm taking everything Eddie Hearn is saying with a grain of salt when it comes to Kell, Brook, when it comes to every single one of his fights. Why? He led us on. He led us on the way Kim Kardashian led us on to believe that her ass is real. He led us on the way Kanye West led us on to believe that he cares about black people. He led us on in such a deep way that I don't feel that I can trust promoters ever again. I feel semi-Mike Tyson. Not to belittle what happened to Mike Tyson, but his situation with Don King is a clear example of never trusting promoters, That's just me. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.
Heavyweight title fight. We like the theme. You've got White Parker, you've got John Chisora Takan, and you've got Joyce against Webb. So Nick Webb signed the contract for that fight, and we're just waiting on Joe Joyce to sign the contract, which I expect him to do. I mean, he calls out Jarrell Miller Brian Jennings and this is Nick Webb. So